Hey, YouTubers, it's your boy Domination. This is Back of the Basic. Chugga, this is how we do text, baby. Man of dollars back. You know what it is, know this, know this. Real men rise up, fake men rise down. Real women rise up, real women rise up, fake women rise down. Real men rise up, fake men rise down. Real women rise up, fake women rise down. Brought to our preacher, preach on. And today's topic I'm going to talk about is, man, I really need to speak about this. I really do. I need to speak about this. I read an article yesterday, right? And it says they was going to make another new James Bond movie. Let me say this. The guy who wrote the book, I don't know what his name is, Hannibal or with some, he had a fucked up name. They asked him, who could play the part of James Bond, and they unconsiderately to Albert Woodbar. And guess what he said? He thought he was going to take this part, but instead of anybody else going to take that part, guess what he said? He said he is too rough of the part or too street. Let me say this to white Hollywood, man. Fuck y'all. Because it goes to show me, who you think own Hollywood. Who do you think owning it? The same people, the ones that owns the banks. The same people, the ones that own the media. The same people, the one own the military and the police. The same folks. They don't give a damn. That's why I can't stand them. How they are, and I'm gonna tell you something else. Let them turn on each other after they be satisfied and kill all these other races, including blacks and whites and everybody else. Then they start turning on each other. You see where I'm going with this, right? That's why I don't touch that subject, because I'm gonna say to this, man. This is why I don't watch Hollywood. I don't. Not even black Hollywood at that. Fuck black Hollywood, but definitely fuck white Hollywood. Because the bottom line is, they don't want to see black people in movies. They really don't. They don't. If they ain't seeing, I'll give you an example. If they ain't seeing us portrayed as being a thug, that's how they see black men. Most majority, but there's thugs in every other color, any other race. Thug is another word for thuggy. Go look it up. It's in Wikipedia and started over there in India. Go look it up in 1355 and 56. Go look it up. Because there was a group of a goddamn some kind of gang of assassin lines to try to take over the British government. Go look it up. Because, these people they took the word thug, and that's why these rappers, y'all need to stop saying the word thug, because many of y'all don't know what this actual word means, especially white Americans. They don't know what that word comes from. It comes from India. Go India, you're going to see some real thugs out there. Trust me. Trust me on this. Trust me. As much as history goes on in India, come on. This is the same government that killed Gandhi. Go look it up. I'm not gonna get into that. Go look it up. But I'm gonna tell you like this. The bottom line is there is no unity from any other ethnic group. They always talk about diverse. We're gonna have diversity. Why are you gonna say diversity and and deep in your heart you don't mean that shit? You don't mean it. That's what I hate. They'll say we're all together, we're all this, we all that. They always say that. No, you got to talk about it all. If you're going to say you want to get along with everybody, I understand there's some people you don't get along with. I get it. I think the same way. But at the same time, you can't get along with your own. You have to get along with yourself. Because if people can't accept you for who you is, then fuck them. Why bend yourself over and let somebody fuck you over? See, I'm not be begging for people to like me. They gotta like you for you. It doesn't matter who you are, where you come from, what different skin tone you got. They gotta like you for you. If they don't like you to you, if they don't like you for you, that's too damn bad. That's just the way people is. There's a lot of fake people over here. It really is. There's a lot of fake folks out there. There's a lot of fake people out here. There's a lot of fake. Get some real people. There's some real people out there. But them fake people, man, get away from them folks. They'll because they'll get attached to you. When they get too attached to you, They want to suck you up as a effect. They want to suck you up as a poison blood. They want to suck the poison blood off of you. Once they suck the poison off the blood and take the inch of a bite and bite you of an inch, they can't let go off of you. Make sure the bite mark won't receive to you. That's just the way people is. See, this is the one real reason. Once they start saying that, I said, you know what? Fuck Hollywood. Fuck Hollywood. Because to me personally, they don't want no unity. And especially in white Hollywood. Because they're afraid if somebody is going to go in there and say, no, we the one create Hollywood. Because without us, it wouldn't be anything. You a guest in their own house. Why would you want to be a guest in why you want to be a guest in their house? Why you want to be a guest? Create your own house where you won't be a guest of their house. Because once you become their guest of their house, that's their house only. But it still belongs to the damn the government informer the government. See, they know that. Once they get out of line and not paying that fine, paying that money, and that goes to anybody. If I don't pay a fine of a money or something, they could take all this shit away from me. Everybody's aware of this. Even women at times, they are aware of this. See, that's capitalism. That's socialism. Who the people you socialize, who the people you socialite with. You need to belong of a certain racial dynamic and certain racial group. If you're not belong of this race, of that particular race, they're telling you you're not white, you're not black, you're not this, you're not that. This is America. That's how they are. And you know what? They're going to get their karma, a bad taste off their mouth, and then they're going to look like a fool and say, you know what? This is what we represent. Because people look at us, they keep making the same damn mistakes. And they wonder why people don't want to fuck with them. People don't want nothing to do with them. But they don't care. They like, oh, well, that's how they feel about us. We ain't going to fuck with them. People, do your own thing. Create your own Hollywood. Because white Americans won't, they won't be equal to you. They know you got to compete against them in order to get them to like you. But this is what bothers me. How you going to hate a group of people? But then you turn around, you want to intermingle with them, you want to get along with them, and you want to imitate them. Thank God I did not watch BET Award. I mean, MTV or BET VH1, it's still owned by Viacom. It's been owned by the same people that's been owned by 1%ers. Oh, they ain't gonna mess with them. Oh, hell no. They'll mess with everybody else, but they won't mess with them. Oh, they'll mess with you because they know you ain't gonna say nothing. Police know. We pay taxes to get them to protect us. But they supposed to protect everybody. They're police corruption. And they know this. They're not dumb. They know this. The bottom line is, they own you. They own this whole entire place. But the last time I checked, God only wants to own control. These people, they think they're above God, man. You ain't above nothing. That's made me want to say, fuck Hollywood. Because this is the same Hollywood. It's the one that put that 50 Shade of Grey to masculize womanly and a bestiality in a sense. When I saw that movie, it really disturbed me. But they don't say nothing about 50 Shade of Grey, is it? Oh, they'll say something about MWA now. Oh God, we need police up in here. But these niggas gonna go out here and gonna shoot up the goddamn place, knowing damn well black people ain't gonna do that. But it's funny about these white motherfuckers. Every time you hear a Batman or Superman coming out, there's gonna be another Denver, Colorado incident went down. It's funny. And the first thing they want to say, oh, they got mental issues. Mental issues you do harm to yourself before you do harm to anyone. Why would you want to do harm to yourself? I mean, why would you want to do harm to other people? And then instead of you don't do harm to yourself. It don't make no sense to me. There's a lot of people have a self-issues problem because they issueize their health. You know what? I ain't gonna lie. We live in a whore Babylon. People still drinking her blood and still made a trick out of her and say, you know what, I promised you, baby, I was going to take care of you, and I disadvantaged you, and still to this day, our government do some evil ass shit. They need to be called for what they are. They might not be humans. They might be reptilian aliens somewhere. Ain't no tell about them, man. Ain't no. Ooh, I need to get away from these people because these people are something else. If it ain't blacks, they hate. It's always the Jews. You notice that? If it ain't, hate Asians, it hated Asians. But Asians think they beyond. But Asians, they don't give a damn about y'all. Donald Trump proved that. And you Latino brothers and sisters, you keep thinking that you're white. Because last time I checked, go to a Ku Klux Klan rally, they're going to tell you, you're not white. You got to be a goddamn Swedish or a damn Aryan in order to be white. And that's a damn shame. They're the only group talk like that. Because we ain't got to pronounce ourselves. Only the niggers in the spics pronounce themselves or the goddamn kikes. No other group talk like this. For all you people to call yourself white, right? That's fine. But did you know white means colorless? Did you know that? I bet you don't know that. But I always talk about oil and water don't mix. But how you gonna make the oil without water? Anyway, I'm not gonna get into that because white America's so damn stupid. All it is basically means light skinned German on one end and European and dark European German on the other. Basically, what's the difference between white Americans and European American? Different. White America is basically German stock, and European American ain't German. In other words, you got the dark Europeans and you got the light Europeans. Go look this stuff up. They're not going to tell you every goddamn thing, even their women at times. Who created the word feminist? Her man. Go look it up. These are the same people always talking about they want to go to war with everybody. But if somebody go to war with them, they will shit and crap in their goddamn piss and they be run over and sucking their mama's tits. But give me your comments, give me your video response, because to me, it's a damn shame that people always say they want diversity, but they doesn't mean it. Quit saying you want diversity, don't mean it. And fuck these so-called racist white Hollywood. And fuck you so-called pro Agneses and Agnes, this self-hating pro-ass activist blacks in Black Hollywood. Fuck y'all coon and coonets Black Hollywood. Fuck y'all. If nothing else said, don't say that you want diversity if you don't mean it. If you're going to say you're going to mean, say it. If you don't say it at all. And that's all I got to comment. I got to say, it's your boy Domination. This is Back in the Basic. Chuck of the Deuces. How we do text, baby. Until next time. All right. Peace. I'm out. All right. Peace.